Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a client tutorial on my lovely model KT, so make sure you stay tuned if you want to see more of this look. Now I'll be going in and filling in her eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills DipBrow in the shade Granite. Now I'm going in with my Graftobian palette to carve out her brows. You can use this palette for foundation, concealer, contour, really whatever you need. Now I'm going to be going in with the LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Pure Beige. I'm going to be using this as my eye base. Now I'm going to take my translucent powder and set her eyelids. Now I'm using one of the brushes I got out of my BH Cosmetics brush set. I'm going to be using this to blend the color Hunts out of the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. I'm going to use this to blend above her crease. Now I'm going to be going in with the reddish orange. I'm not really sure the name of it because it came out of one of my Morphe palettes. I believe it's 3502. But I'm going to be using that to blend in her crease. Now I'm going to be going in with the color Chip, also out of the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. I'm going to be blending that directly into her crease. Now I'm going to be going in with Abyss from the Jaclyn Hill palette and blending that also directly in her crease to kind of smoke out the two colors that I've already used. Now I'm going back in with the concealer that I used earlier as a base, the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Pure Beige, and I'm going to use that to cut her crease. Now I'm going to go back in with another shadow from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's the Royal Blue. The name of it is Twerk. I'm going to put that all over the part where I just cut her crease. Now I'm going to be using the Duo Lash Glue in clear to apply the royal blue glitter. At first I went in with silver, but I really didn't like the way that looked. So I'm going to apply royal blue. I really don't know the name of this glitter because I ordered it off Amazon. But it's a royal blue color, and I'll link the glitters that I use down below. Now I'm just going to go in with the exact blue glitter that I used on the other eye. And now I'm just cleaning up all the glitter fallout off her face so we can get ready to prime her face for her foundation. Now I'm going to spray her face with the Skindinavia primer spray, and I'm also going to be adding some of the Cover FX highlighting drops. I'm not really sure the name, but I'm going to add that in the description as well. I'm just going to add this to her face just to give it a little glow underneath her foundation. Now I'm going to go in with her Nars foundation. This is actually the foundation she brought. It's in the shade Dark Number 2 New Orleans. I'm going to go in and blend that all over her face using my Real Technique beauty sponge. It looks a little orange right now, but at the end it's all going to come together and look pretty normal. It just has to oxidize. Now I'm going in with her foundation shade, and I'm just going to carve out the top of her brows with it just to make sure that everything is neat. And I'm going to also fill in any parts that I took off with the foundation as well. going back in with the shade that I used under her eyebrow, and I'm going to use that to highlight the rest of her face. Now I'm just using another shade in the Graftobian palette to contour her face. I'm also going to go in with my MAC concealer out of the little compact that I pick up. I'm going to go in with that and add a little darker shade to the contour. As y'all see, I'm blending out the contour first just because I feel like everything goes smoother that way, and then I'm going to blend out the concealer. I never blend out the concealer underneath the eyes first, simply because I like for that to sit a while. I believe that it gives it better coverage. That's a tip from Auntie Jackie. But yeah, I definitely love blending out my under eye concealer last. I'm just going to take my Sacha Buttercup setting powder and set the highlighted parts of her face with this. This helps highlight and brighten the under eye as well as control oils and stop creasing. Also, make sure that when you are setting anything on your face, you blend it out as best as you can beforehand in order not to set creases. Now I'm going to go in with the Black Radiance Beauty True Complexion palette. This palette is in the shade medium to dark. I'm going to use this to bronze up her face and kind of bring some color back. This is not the contouring part. I kind of use this more as a bronzer. Now I'm going to go in with the NYX eyeliner. I think I have this one in vinyl, but it's black. And I'm going to use this to line her eyes. I'm going to do like a small wing liner, nothing too dramatic, simply because it's already a dramatic look. Now I'm going in with MAC blush in the shade Swiss Chocolate. I'm using this as a contour for her face and her nose. So my camera died, you guys, but really all I did was brush the setting powder off, and I applied some lashes and did the under eye eyeshadow. But this is the finished look, and I think that she looks amazing. I also added highlight, of course. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and also follow me at The Real Zaria. That's 4 A's with 1 underscore. Bye.